Good evening. Thanks for the time on your agenda this evening. My name is Noem. I'm here representing Reicks Farms, and I want to make sure that I'm here, available to answer questions about our operation that may be important to you tonight. Yours is the decision about the moratorium. It's not mine, so that's probably not something I'm good at. With me tonight I have Dennis Frame. I'll ask Dennis to say a few words in a bit, and then more formally introduce himself. But just as a short intro, Dennis is from Osseo, Wisconsin, a few hours south here. He retired from the UW Extension Service, and we at Reicks have asked him to work with us to ensure that we can answer the more technical questions, some of those that I heard last week. But some of those technical questions when it comes to the process of utilizing manures in the process of farming and livestock in general. Last week I gave you some information about what our progress was, and since last week there's been some additional steps taken, and so I just wanted to share those as well. We submitted the application to the Bayfield County offices and paid our fee of $1,000 for the application under Act 51. As well, we purchased a construction permit from the zoning office. We reviewed the driveway and culvert plans with the staff at the Eileen Town Garage, and we've submitted our full report to the DNR. And as I mentioned last week, it's our understanding that the DNR and the county now take over the process. And they take over the process from the perspective of there are defined timelines for reviewing those applications. And it's our intention that we will be with them all steps of the way, making sure that we're answering anything that they have questions about or are interested in getting more information on. A little bit about our design features of our facilities. It's, as I mentioned last week, 3 interconnected structures. The facility is designed to store manure under the building and no open storage. It's protected from any rainwater intrusion, and so we think we've got a pretty good plan based on both our experience and what the state of Wisconsin says for manure production, concentrations of such from a nutrient perspective, and what we need from an agronomic perspective to utilize that in the balance of the farming operation. Our ventilation system is designed quite a lot different than other ones that you've seen. Dale Reicks, the owner of Reicks Farms, along with his wife Laura, traveled to Europe here a couple of years ago and actually discovered some technology that we've been testing since he returned. The air will come in through cool cells, which provide the right kind of environment for animals when it gets a little warm. Those cool cells will be shut off. It works much like an evaporative system. If water passes through water, air passes through water, evaporates, cools the air, and then it goes through a filtering system. I described that a little bit last week. The air comes into the building then and is exhausted through the side in a what we call a fan bank or a fan room. Prior to going out through is where the new technology comes in. We've actually designed and submitted to the state an air scrubber system. That air scrubber looks just like the cool cell I described at entry. It's just that it's on exit, and it's one of those technologies that we feel very confident takes out a very large portion, if not all of the particulate matter, one of those components of odor from livestock. The state is evaluating that process now and making sure that they understand it, and we'll be having our engineer work with the state to ensure all their questions are answered regarding that. I'm also aware that the DNR will be holding a public hearing during this process of the WPEDS permit, and we're anxious for that to happen, and we'll be participating in that as well. I would like to say again that we would be proud to operate in Bayfield County. We plan to continue to do livestock farming in a same, safe, and professional manner that we do now, and that we do in the state of Iowa. And we look forward to any opportunity to be able to do that.